What if a giant meteor is heading toward Earth right now? Not in a movie, but in real life. It's approaching at high speed and will be near us this November. And the discovery caught scientists off guard. The meteor was named N72, nearly 800 meters in diameter. That's about the size of 8 football fields. It emerged from behind the sun and became visible only in July. Until then, no one even suspected it was there. The meteor's speed exceeds 60,000 kilometers per hour. It's faster than any rocket ever built by humans. It will pass closer than the moon, only 320,000 kilometers away. This is one of the closest flybys of such an object in decades. On its way to Earth, the meteor passed near Jupiter. The giant's gravity slightly altered its path. Now, predictions are less certain, which worries scientists. Although the impact chance is tiny, monitoring is continuous. If the meteor does hit Earth, the consequences would be catastrophic. It won't destroy the planet, but the impact zone would be erased. A massive crater and global aftereffects would follow. But for now, all models predict a safe flyby. Rumors about the meteor spread across the internet at lightning speed. Thousands of YouTube videos predict the end of the world. Social media is flooded with panic posts and fake impact footage. But experts urge people to stay calm and trust only verified sources. Meteors have struck Earth before more than once. In 1908, the Tunguska object flattened thousands of forest hectares. And in 2013, a meteor exploded above Chelyabinsk. These events remind us space is closer than we think. NASA has already tested asteroid deflection technologies. In 2022, the DART probe crashed into an asteroid and changed its path. It proved that we can defend against space threats. But these systems are still in early development. On the night of November 14th, millions will look to the sky. Meteor N72 will appear as a bright dot sliding across the stars. Astronomy enthusiasts are preparing telescopes and cameras. It will be a historic moment, witnessing a visitor from deep space. Once the meteor is gone, what remains is knowledge. Scientists will study its path and behavior. Maybe we'll meet it again decades from now. But already, it has changed how we view the universe. Observatories around the world monitor N72 around the clock. Data comes from ground telescopes and space probes. Each trajectory update is instantly uploaded to a global database. It's a united eye constantly watching the sky. Right now, N72 is beyond the moon's orbit, but closing in fast. It travels over 1 million kilometers every day. On maps, its marker crawls steadily toward Earth. And though the path is calculated, there's still unease. The meteor approached from the sun's direction, a telescope blind spot. Such objects are hard to detect in advance. Astronomers call them solar ghosts. Their appearance is often unexpected. During flyby, N72 will appear as a fast, bright dot. You'll be able to see it even without a telescope, but it flashes for just a few seconds. You'll need precise timing and direction not to miss it. After the flyby, the meteor will drift back into space. It may not return to Earth for hundreds of years, but its visit reminds us how fragile we are and how responsible we must be for this planet. Each such close approach is a rehearsal for all humanity. We learn to predict, calculate, and respond. It's a chance to test our technologies in real conditions and understand how to protect ourselves in the future. Astronomers are already tracking hundreds of other potentially hazardous objects. Some will fly even closer than N72, but later. The next major pass is expected in 2031. Until then, this meteor remains the center of attention. When you look at the sky knowing a rock from another star is passing by, you feel your place in the universe. Small, but not meaningless. We're part of something vast and alive. Defending against cosmic threats isn't one country's task. It's the responsibility of all humanity. We must unite knowledge, resources, and technologies, because a meteor doesn't know borders. Meteor N72 will soon pass by and vanish into the darkness of space, but it will leave a mark in our minds. It reminded us how important awareness and unity are, and how beautiful it is just to look at the stars. Meteor N72 isn't round, it's an irregular, jagged chunk. Its surface is covered in craters, cracks, and ancient scars. It could be a fragment of a shattered planet or a comet's core. Every contour holds a chapter of the universe's story. Inside the meteor might lie metals, rare minerals, and even ice. Some scientists believe they may contain life-related molecules. If we could collect a sample, it would be the discovery of the century. But for now, we can only guess. A mission to the meteor takes time and planning. We learned about N72 too late to launch. Sending a space probe takes years of work and billions of dollars. But next time we might have a chance. Such flybys happen more often than we think. Every year, dozens of asteroids pass near Earth. Most are small, safe, and go unnoticed. But once in a century, something truly serious appears. We live on a fragile planet in a vast ocean of space. Every meteor is a reminder of how little we still know. But every day of science brings us closer to understanding and to the ability to protect what we love. In the coming years, new telescopes will be launched into orbit. They'll detect even those objects hidden from ground-based eyes. Special focus is on the blind zones near the sun. It's a step toward early detection and confident defense. If N72 hit Earth, the damage would depend on where it landed. An ocean strike would trigger a massive tsunami. An explosion over a city would erase a metropolis. Thankfully, that won't happen. Since ancient times, people feared falling stars. They were seen as omens of doom and end times. Today we know it's science, not sorcery. Yet the primal fear still stirs within us. When it's all over, we'll tell stories of how we saw N72, how it crossed the sky, fast, bright, and silent. It will become part of our shared memory and a tale for future generations. The meteor will leave with no sound, no trace, no blast. It will simply vanish into space just like it arrived. And we will remain with questions, discoveries, and quiet unease, waiting for the next visitor from the dark. We don't watch meteors out of fear, but to understand. Each object is a key to the history of our solar system. They carry material billions of years old and can tell us more than any book ever could. Schools around the world now teach lessons about N72. Children draw, write essays, and ask, "Are you sure it won't hit us?" This meteor became a reason for learning, not panic. It inspires the next generation of explorers. During the flyby, millions of screens pointed toward the sky. People fell silent, staring into the black stillness. It was a moment of unity beyond borders and languages, just us and the stars. Sometimes a meteor isn't just a rock, it's a mirror. It makes us reflect on time, life, and the future. It reminds us that we are part of the universe, and that we have only one Earth. It disappears beyond the horizon, dim but unforgettable. A farewell light slips between the clouds. We watch it fade and return to our lives, but something new lingers within us. And 72 has already entered textbooks and scientific journals. Its approach became an example of global coordination. Thousands of astronomers worked as one united team. It was a triumph of science and reason. Despite everything we've learned, questions remain. Where exactly did it come from? How long had it wandered through the cosmic dark? And how many more are silently approaching? Space isn't far away, it's just above us every day. It begins just a few kilometers above our heads, where there's no air, but objects exist that could change everything. We live on the edge and seldom realize it. Most importantly, we've learned to look at the sky with curiosity, not fear. Each object is a mystery, each flash a chance to learn. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of a new era of exploration. We're no longer passive. We're watching. Meteor N72 is gone, but it changed us forever. It became a symbol of our planet's fragility and its strength. It reminded us that knowledge is our best defense, and that looking up means seeing more than just stars. Looking at the meteor, we dream not just of defense, but of flight. One day, we too will become visitors to other worlds, passing by their planets as silent travelers, leaving a trail across someone else's sky. From space, Earth looks tiny. No borders, no flags, no noise, just a blue sphere. Every meteor reminds us we all live on one ship, and we must take care of it together. When the meteor's light fades, what remains? Not sound, nor dust, nor trail. What remains is the feeling of being part of something bigger. Space feels closer because we've seen it. Thousands of people rediscovered astronomy. Telescopes sold out, stargazing apps downloaded by millions. Interest in the stars returned as if an ancient instinct awoke. Sometimes it takes just one stone from the sky to remind us who we are. The meteor passed, but the story didn't end. Now we know how important it is to look up, to be prepared but not afraid, and how one flash can ignite an entire civilization.